Global happenings today. We communicate. We analyze global news.
Hello, great people. Welcome back to our channel. We're so excited to have you again. As expected, Nyesom Wike has lambasted Dr. Abati of Arise TV, that's Arise News. This morning, Abati had to open up on the arrogance of Wike. He says that Wike's hubris, that's Wike's arrogance, should not be tolerated. He talked about how rude and disrespectful he had been to those who have handheld him up till now, and sent a warning to Bola Tinubu that he should watch out because Wike will extend the insult to him. It didn't go down well with Wike, and you're going to hear the replies that he has sent out, which most Nigerians have reacted to. Let's first of all look at what Lerola Yinka, who is a senior special assistant on communication and media to the FCT minister Nyesom Wike, have to say about it. And he says, I listened to Egbon at Abati 1990 on Arise News this morning, saying the FCT minister Nyesom Wike is very rude and disrespectful because Amaechi is his boss in politics. If we talk now, they will say we don't respect elders. The same Reuben Abati, who was comfortable being on campaign podium as running mate to a fugitive who was wanted in America, will be forming moral police inside a Rise TV studio. Reuben Abati, a politician who has a clear political affiliation, will be forming objectivity, just like at Rufai on Fire, a supporter of Labour Party. So how is Rotimi Amaechi Wike's boss in politics? When Amaechi was a House of Assembly member, Wike was a local government chairman. When Amaechi ran to Ghana in 2007, Wike was in Nigeria leading the charge to retrieve Amaechi's mandate. But I will not talk. Again, he went further to say some other things, and he says here again, Wike said this 4 years ago, he said, has Amaechi debunked it? I guess Egbon Abati 1990 needs to purge himself of his hatred for Wike. And he now brought out a paper writing where Wike made some statement, and he says the Wike on Amaechi, I was the one God used to make Amaechi governor. I will even give you a tape from what he said in the church, that after God, I am next. But he went on national television to tell that I was his staff, his employee. It wasn't funny, but I said, no problem. We all sat to make him the governor, and I was the one who championed it. How do you call someone who made you governor an employee? Even after he became governor, he sought my advice on how to run his government, and offer me commissioner of finance, but I rejected the offer because I wanted to be the chief of staff. Those were the statements that Wike had made a long time ago, which Lere also brought to bear. Now, the last reply that Lere also sent out, he said, yesterday, Wike spoke against Rotimi Amaechi, and he was aired on Arise Television. Today, Reuben Abati, who worked in Arise News, is the one defending him, Amaechi. Is he Amaechi's spokesperson? Trained journalists working in media organization don't do that. They leave people to defend themselves. But at Abati 1990 won't understand, and I know why. Reasons he fell as President Jonathan's advisor on media. Those were some of the statements that was made by the media team of Wike, led by Lere himself. And this is quite interesting, bringing out some of the write-ups of Wike far back in 2021, where Wike said, I made Amaechi governor, rejected his offer to be commissioner of finance and all of that, putting that in perspective. But the big question most Nigerians are asking, does that justify insulting and disreputing people? I mean, we saw the way he personally trashed the political relevance of Amaechi. how Amaechi is nothing, he cannot even give 10%, blah, blah, blah. I mean, two of them are Ikwere's son. Two of them are from the South, whether we like it or not. At one point or the other, each of them have been useful to each other. So why, this all open confrontation, it's becoming very, very, wrong, especially looking at the fact that you're building an ideology, and anyone who aligns with your ideology, I can assure you, if they use that same your ideology to fight you, you wouldn't be happy with them. I think that is one of the things that should be most considered. Nigerians have reacted to it. One Ikwere conservative say, as far as you are not from Rivers State, you won't know the story. Master Planner was a name given to Wike. Research how that name came about. Amaechi was in Ghana running from Odili. Wike was the one that stood and fought for Amaechi even when Omea was declared. That's an insider giving info about their relationship. Another person here says, every politician in my state, Rivers State, knows very well that it's Wike that made Amaechi governor. It's a well-known fact because Amaechi, as of them, was in Ghana running away from Odili. That's how Wike got the name, the Master Planner, the man who saw tomorrow. You can see Wike, people are coming in defense and all of that. My colleague is in the house and we just want to talk about this. It's getting very interesting. They are now trying to go down memory lane to, give reasons why Wike should say what he said to Amaechi. But then it leaves so many people with one question. Does it mean you have to continue to insult people? And if he had helped Amaechi that way and could lambast Amaechi that way, do you think that same fate may befall Bola Ahmed Tinubu?
If you ask me what is wrong with what Dr. Ruben Abati said, it's still about the same thing.
Yeah.
Now, if they are calling him a master planner that did master planning and masterminded the return of Rotimi Amaechi as the sitting governor the second time, don't you think that the same thing that will also happen when Tinubu tries to enter the second time as the second sitting president and something unusual happens and Wike goes to the same media chat and said, I made Tinubu, and somebody will made Tinubu the president the first time and the second time, and somebody calls him a master planner and somebody within the rank and file of Bola Ahmed Tinubu's government says, yes, it's true, I was there, and that's why they call him the man who doesn't sleep, always strategizing. Would he be wrong? Was Dr. Ruben Abati wrong in his analysis? Of course not. We are not saying that Wike is not. Of course, when you have Wike in your team, whatever it takes, Wike is one person who does not take kindly to losing. Losing is not in his name. He does not like any team losses. He does not. To him, if I enter a ring, I win. And if the game ends in draw, we shift it again. And if we enter this game and lose as if you're winning, we change the goalpost. One thing is certain, and he must leave here victorious, whether by hook or crook. And that has been a way he wins. If you don't agree, then leave the ring for me. And at some point, it may not be now, but I do know that at some point he's going to meet someone who will meet him pace for pace, equal for equal. We do not know if it's going to be Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the president, that will cut this short, but one thing we know, Nigerians are watching. There will be another Wike that will emerge, that will definitely fight the older Wike, who over time, age and experience will warn him a little.
This is quite interesting. That's where we would like to leave it. Let's meet our